Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you, being a part of it, and it just wasn't me. I had four other good people helping me. Fude, to be one, Talia.
Mhm.
Um, they definitely helped and contributed. Debray as well. And yeah, it was, my whole thing was let's bring different types of people from different walks of earth who normally wouldn't be in the same room together, but what type of
Yeah.
conversation could be created? Like we had people from Hunters Point, which is like the last black enclave in San Francisco. Then you had people who were more international from Japan or what have you, kind of coming through, and people in tech. So it's like you hearing all these different conversations. The people from Hunters Point was coming because of the name, and then the people who weren't familiar with, I guess, trap culture were coming were like, what is this? you know.
Exactly.
So yeah, yeah. So how was it like growing up in Youngstown?
Yeah, man. Youngstown is, man, it's so different from out here, man. Coming from there, it's it's the inner city over there. I've lived all over Youngstown as well, so I've lived in some really good parts and some really bad parts. But uh, coming from there, I feel like it's gonna make you want stuff a little more. I guess when you go somewhere else, especially because
Hmm.
like I mean, I've definitely seen rock bottom like nothing, like just like other people too, for real, like, but I'm talking lights, gas, everything just off, at times, and just not
Yeah.
having anything like at times, but always having enough though, you know what I mean? And but those are some great times too. But I'm just saying, like, just coming from there, it's just a whole different perspective for real, like a mindset. It's just different from now being out here. So much opportunity if you want it though.
Yeah.
Where I come from, I don't feel like it's a lot of opportunity or a lot of people doing, things. It's so much talent back there though, don't get me wrong. From football players to basketball players to artists, everything, just like, probably like anywhere else. But, you know, it's like it's ranked like I think it's like one or two. It's ranked like one of the least opportunity states or cities, So
Mm.
so yeah, it's just a really different place to come from to then to come out here in the Bay, and it's like, you know, it's like, man, I'm in California. I've been here like a few years already, and it still felt like that. Like, wow, I'm in California. Like, it's crazy.
Hmm.
But just trying to make the best out of where I come from, as well. Like, but I do love my city though, for surely.
Yeah. Yeah. So did you start rapping when you was in Youngstown, or did how did you uh, get into rapping?
Yeah, man. So when I had like I would say maybe 1 month maybe before I moved, I recorded like one of my first songs for real. And when I heard it, I just was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not even. I thought I wanted to do music, but nah, I'm okay. So then, I used to play it.
What
Just
happened? What happened? You didn't like the way it sounded, or you was shy about it, or something? Or?
yeah, it just sounded weird because it was like I was listening to my voice. It was like I was like,
Yeah.
man, that's what I
Yeah.
sound like. So it was just real different, and I didn't know if what I was like how my cadence. I didn't know if that all even fit or anything. So I used to just play it sometime, just in the car, and then like all the times that I played it for somebody, just randomly just putting it on, like after like J. Cole, somebody was like, yo, this is dope. Who is this? And then I was like, and then so then that had tripped me out, like two different girls had said that. And then also my homie, for real though, like, I just was going to the store like one trip. It's like this girl I was with, she was like, who is this? This is nice. I like this. And I was like, and I'm like, maybe she know it's me, but then they was like, no, really, who is that? And then like, cause it sounded weird. Like, that's why I was like, man, do I sound like this? And then so then from there I was like, all right, maybe they trying to. When I told them it was me, they was like, wow, this is good, blah blah. So then I'm like, maybe they trying to make me feel good. I don't know. And then I had
Yeah.
moved out here, and then when I recorded a song out here, Like I'm talking the quality and everything sounded better. You know, I just recorded that in somebody's closet at their house. That was the studio, like their studio. Then I went to an
Mm,
actual studio and heard myself, and I was like, dang, this is actually like fun. It's therapeutic, but it's like always what I did and used to do playing around. It's just like now I'm like, wow, I actually like this. Um, yeah, man. And then so then I started really recording out here. But yeah, I made like one or two songs back home, and it was like literally like 30 days before I moved. And I started
wow.
recording up here. Yeah.